today we're going to do a little unboxing on the Pendragon starter set. Now let's get right into that, get our tools of the trade here. Let's try opening this thing up. No. There's always the right tool for the job. Yeah, this will do it, kinda. Here we go. No? Alright, well. Third time's the charm, as they say. Yeah, give it one of these. Find a weak spot, perhaps. Man, I gotta tell you, these YouTubers, they make these unboxings look easy. Oh man, is that gonna... I hope that looks as satisfying on camera as it just felt for me. Alright, sword, classic. If you're new here, this is the Sacred Art of Gaming. You can call me Sacred, because my legal name is Marcus Aurelius, and that's a bit of a mouthful. This is the Pendragon starter set, and I always enjoy doing a unboxing on camera because it kind of captures like a very pure moment. I honestly forgot what was even in the starter set, to be perfectly honest. And I have always kind of been against starter sets, sort of, because I just want the book. I just want the book and I want to be able to do what I want and use it as like a tool set. However, I have enjoyed the Runequest one quite a bit, and that's kind of turned me on to starter sets. So yeah, let's get into this. I think I have the do I have the Avatar one too? I do. Man, I'm starting to lose track of starter sets that I have. All right, so Pendragon. I'm actually yet to play Pendragon. I wanted to start with the starter set because it seems like it's a bit much. Same with Runequest. So we have our dice here. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, it fits the theme. This is at least different from what I already have. I feel like the Runequest dice that I have, I feel like I have that dice, that exact dice. We got this blue guy here with the D20 and the D6. All these D6, that's a lot of ones. All these D6 make me feel like this game is played differently than I thought. So we'll see. Oh, that was satisfying. Okay. So what's in the box? We got the Adventure of the Sword and the Stone. Cool. The Fabled Realm. The Sword Campaign. 4 appendices, pre-generated characters, battle cards, and dice. Take some time to familiarize yourself with the contents. All right, let's put that there. Okay, very. This art is funny. This art looks like something from Sims. So this is the Adventure of the Sword and the Stone. I don't know if this is going to be like, oh yes, this answers the question I was just about to ask. Is this a solo quest? It is, I love that. And Pendragon is interesting because Pendragon actually started as something along with Runequest and games like it. They all started as things that I was like, not for me. But should I flip through this? I don't want to give away. Maybe just the beginning. No, we won't go beyond 36. They felt like games that just weren't for me, but as I expand my... Oh no, this is going into the adventure. But you get the idea. As I expand my solo RPG repertoire, or just RPGs in general, I start to... Ooh, this is a beefy boy. I start to want more, and I want to experience just variation in mechanics and worlds. So I do love like knights and all that shit, which is pretty, this is it. This is knights. And I forget who exactly it was first, if it was Man Alone or if it was somebody else. I think I've watched a few. Dave Thomavor, might have been him. or it might have even been like the Gaming Gang, but or some combination of those channels. I saw something for Pendragon for them, and it kind of reminded me of Medieval Total War, maybe even some yeah, I think Medieval Total War is probably the best example, where you kind of have these stats that are constantly at odds with each other, and whenever you take actions, it's almost like the game is running itself in a way for your character, which I can understand why people wouldn't like that, but I think I'm actually interested. I think I'm interested in that. If even just to experience it and see for myself. So, oh boy, so we've got Another World, Another Time, the game system, traits and passions, the skills, honor and glory, combat, arms and armor, horses, cool, injury and death, wealth and treasure. So yeah, and then we've got a ton of tables. Very cool, very cool. Oh, that's a nice map. That's a nice map. So this will be like your rule book, I assume. The first one being Solo Quest, this being like your rule book. We'll just flip through a few sections in here. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some Runequest vibes. Traits and passions, really interesting. I think this is, yeah, these are the guys that are like at odds with each other. Generous or selfish, honest, deceitful, just, arbitrary. And my understanding is that when you take an action, it kind of changes where you are on that scale. And that scale is, like, let's say it goes to 100. I'm not even 100% sure at this moment, but let's say it goes to 100, and let's say you do something that is energetic. Your lazy maybe was 40 and your energetic was 60. Maybe your energetic would go up to like 70. Your lazy would go down to 30. Probably not going up to 100 because I believe this is a D20 game. So this almost feels like Runequest and Dragonbane having a medieval King Arthur baby, basically. Cool art there. Art is very interesting. It's kind of like a weird, almost looks like a painting, but also like not. And then sometimes it just looks like super real. All right, cool. So this goes through the combat, some arms and armor. I really want to see, okay, yeah, we'll take a look at the horses briefly. Cool, cool. Where are those tables? Those tables are in here, right? No? Source of treasure? Yeah, maybe that is that another book? Oh, I'm guessing they do the same map thing that they do with Runequest here, where you put all 4 books together and it makes a big map. Tables. Oh, the tables are kind of throughout. Those tables maybe are not quite what I was hoping for, but that's fine. Book 3, The Sword Campaign. This one's also kind of hefty. Oh, for game masters only. Your Pendragon will vary. Is key to this game. Okay, so we've got quite a few different scenarios, different ways to track time, some events. Interesting. So, man, I'm gonna have so much Pendragon to deal with here. So I'm aware of was it the 500-year Pendragon campaign, I believe? Alright, we'll stop looking through that. That, I think, is also going to take a lot of time. I don't know exactly how that'll fit in. I'll probably start with Solo Quest, and then I'll either do that 500-year campaign or this sword campaign, depending. Next we have these little appendices, which honestly is a big part of the reason I like to get these starter sets. For stuff that I kind of don't have a full understanding of, I assume Solo Quest will walk me through it, and then I also get these nice little cheat sheets for some of their more in-depth rules. There's one for tournaments. This is for battle. This is actually a full-on like booklet. Okay, really cool. Fighting the battle, disobeying orders, battle card descriptions, battlefield position after the battle, knights in surrender, Capture and ransom, really cool. Something I think that's going to be great about this for solo is that you're a knight, and knights are meant to kind of be like captured and ransomed back. So that is kind of like embarrassing, but you don't have to worry about like constantly dying. So that is, I think that could make for some interesting solo play without having to worry about dying all the time. I say that, I'm sure there's gonna be something where like you take an arrow to the knee and then you get like an infection and you die. So this is Overland movement. Okay, wheeled vehicles and cargo, some stuff on maps. Wow, there are quite a few appendices here. What does this even say? Visiting a foreign court? Maybe? Visiting? I'm not sure. Meeting foreign knights on patrol at the gate. Foreign castle. I'll probably go through Runequest first as like my first like big game that I'm like overwhelmed by. And then after that, I'll probably dive into Pendragon more. This is cool. I don't know what this is. Oh, these are like little, is this a character sheet or is this like enemies? I think this might be, are these units? I think these are units. This is really cool, man. If I could turn a tabletop, like a solo tabletop game into like medieval Total War to some degree, or just like more dealing with tactical battles kind of, but not being so high level, also being a character, if I could find that fine line, which maybe this might be it, because there's a lot of like little units here. Looks like there's some like things that you can do. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, and then here's our pre-made characters. It opens up similar to Runequest. Oh boy. Okay. The numbers are definitely a lot lower than RuneQuest, and that is because of the D20, and then here's the traits on the side here. So yeah, it goes up to the D20, everything adds to 20, which makes sense. And then here's our passions. Really cool stuff. I like that. I like that a lot, man. They make some excellent starter sets. Chaosium. Very nice. We have our dame. Quick glance through the, I think that's all that's left here is the character sheets. Oh wow, there is a lot. We have another dame, and then we have Cadwallon and another dame. This one being Viking. Oh wait, and another Sir Asterius. Woo! Alright, so yeah, there's quite a bit in there. I think this goes for like maybe $30. I think it goes on sale pretty regularly for like $25, maybe even $20. I feel like that is very reasonable for what you get if you are into like starter sets. I understand if you're not, if you just want the core book and the Game Master's Guide to just kind of do your thing. But I have learned to embrace some training wheels from time to time if it is something that I am just kind of overwhelmed by and can't just dive right in. So yeah, this has been my little box opening. Open box, opening the box. Unboxing. My unboxing for Pendragon starter set. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more Pendragon stuff, let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun YouTube things, and I'll see you in the next one as we continue to explore the sacred art of gaming together.